We got our flex recip. It's way too late to be using power tools in the city.
Does that stop you?
It's not going to stop us. We got 2 slabs of granite here. I got these for 150 bucks for both of them. We notched out a spot because it made more sense than trying to cut the granite. This is not a load-bearing wall. I've got a stud right on the other side there. I know you guys can see it. It's in there. That's actually holding the wall up. I've got trusses in the house. They run this way. So this is definitely not a load-bearing wall anyway. Yeah. All right, we got Matt, we got Apache, we got Jamie, we got Backwoods, we got Juan. What's going on, guys? Steven, you didn't miss anything, man. We just restarted the stream. We're kind of ready to drop the granite in here. This notch right here, the granite's going to sit in. So if we look at that right there, pretty much on that 3/4 mark, right? Actually, I might have messed that up. That's 3 and okay. Oh yeah, this needs to go out too. I don't know why I didn't cut all that out. That's got to go too. This is okay. This goes. So that's got to go to there. We need Lexel. Where's the all right, this one died. We got to cut just a little bit more. We're going to go that's 1.5 inches across. So this has to go 1.5 inches across. And then get cut out. Yeah.
Sarah still says you need to add some plywood for a solid base to add rigidity.
We're gonna see. We're gonna find out together, chat.
Trust me, he says.
I trust you. We're just not gonna do it.
Matt says, oh, not the plywood again.
He's right. We're just not gonna do it.
Apache wants to know if you do have any plywood.
No. We do not have any plywood.
Apache, whoa.
Why are you throwing things? Okay. I am going to get the flex vac. Damn, this thing's dusty. That didn't help.
That wasn't looping.
Nope.
The counter is good without it, though. says, this is why like the man. This is why I like the man. Always entertaining, and he can roll with the jokes.
Yes, sir.
Jamie says it would be load bearing, but the studs don't touch anything. Backwood says, wait, I thought Sparkies don't clean.
Yeah, you guys didn't see anything. Don't tell anybody. I just kind of had a second thought here.
Only 2 thoughts today?
Yeah, just 2. So right now, this one here falls in the center of the crack, right? Because obviously it's in freaking half. What if we took the long one and we put it as far as we could? What would that do? I'm curious. And then worked with the short one another day, or later, or tonight. This is 59. The long one's at 59. So I've got this shit at 56 right now. We could move this one piece of over to 59, which is right here. And that would give us a better support. Can we do the short one this way? I kind of like the idea of having a longer piece of granite to be supported in the middle here. It kind of makes more sense to have the longer one go this way because you got more length and weight on a nicely supported cabinet versus more length and weight, you know, over here. So if I had to pick, one side's longer than the other, one side's heavier than the other, I'd rather put the heavier with more support on this side than less. So that's what we're doing right now. But it's literally only a difference of 6 inches.
I'm hungry. I have those crackers and stuff out right there.
This is a prettier side though.
Passed it.
This right here. This is prettier here. So this is what you're gonna see the most, and it's gonna be right there in the corner. So actually, width. Is width not a word?
Width?
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
What?
Yes. Dan, showed me. Showed me.
I don't know what you said.
Is width. Is it just width?
Width.
Read that chat.
WIDTH.
Read the chat.
You said weight.
Wait.
You said it different, I guess.
I guess because I'm from Bermuda. And I sound like
He typed it like you're saying weight with a th.
Wait.
But you are saying width.
He's correct. It's not a word. He roasted my ass. Hey, can you go get a dustpan for me, please? It's in the garage, right when you walk into the garage. Did you not find it? Thanks. Watch out, Coco. So we're about to set this do we want to What do we want to do? Do we want to put caulking down now?
An electrician sweeping twice in a century? That's not possible. What were you saying? Sorry.
Do we want to
Have some drinks? Yes.
have some drinks? Yes. Okay. All right. Now I can take a hint.
Do you want?
Let's make the drinks on our new granite countertop.
It's gonna be butt crack of dawn, and I want to go sleep.
I'm about to put it up. Look at my sloppy meat sandwich, guys. I meant to say floppy, but sloppy came out, whatever. You know, I know we have enough screws in here, but I really want to put 2 more just to make sure. Even though it's still on it. That was good.
The practice of too much is never enough. That's not what our old neighbor said every time we had to fix something or anything we did. You can do disgusting.
This thing crapped out again, guys. Look, it did it again.
Don't care for the chocolate chips this far.
Look at this. Fixed it.
Do you just want farmers?
WTF, man. Why?
Hey, you have your chili stuff.
You know what?
Spicy chicken and hamburger. Oh,
This came from that tool that we got from Home Depot that was open. I have a feeling somebody did the switcheroo on the battery.
you think the battery's risky?
Give me that battery, please. Now, it could just be brain damage from the tool. Yeah, it's the battery. That's, I don't know. Just be mad.
You can't call Ghostbusters for that.
If it's Pride Month, can I say that's gay? Yes. Here, I'm gonna pick this up. You ready? Okay, here we go.
What do you want to, do you want me to help with something?
Now I'll get it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just gotta center it. There we go. Oh shit, the battery's in the way.
Oh,
Ah,
I'm coming.
my bad.
Ah!
What's that?
Cracking my belly.
What is?
You.
Oh.
Only at Robert's house.
Hmm.
You like my song?
Yeah, I kind of have some regrets about the overhang here.
What's that mean?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to cut it, aren't we? That's what that means. We're going to cut it.
Oops, could have made the notch fit.
We could have made the notch fit. I wasn't thinking about sliding it in. I was thinking about picking it up and dropping it. But it doesn't matter because I've got backsplash material It's going here, here, and here. But yes, we could have made it very, very secure and tight and unable to teeter. So that does kind of suck. That does kind of suck indeed. I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. This sucks. Damn it. It's okay.
Jamie says, it's okay, we're all in it together. Sam says, add plywood, it'll fit.
Haha. It's pretty
Jamie
awesome.
says it'll work out.
It will work out. Hang on.
Measure the space and add half inch. That's what Apache says.
I'm going to do something different. We're going to sneak a block in here. And then I'm going to drop it down and I'm going to screw into the block through here to create a effect.
That's what it's called?
Yes,
Okay.
precisely. So we got to sneak a block in there to add the Damn, I messed that up. I could have slid it in there the whole time. That's what she said. That's what she said.
No.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what her said. Oh, I've got a piece of oak. Let's see here. Oh, this will work, actually. This will work really good. If only you guys could see what I was doing. Oh yeah. This is still too wide because I might be okay. Is it still too wide? Is it too long? How do we get this in here? How do we get this in here, chat? Oh, this is terrible. It's got to go back. It's got to go back where it came from. There we go. And we got to slide it out. Like this.
Where are you going with it?
I'm gonna go back in and then out and then around. Like this. Yay! Like that. Okay, so it's gonna be like right there. Ah, shit, I lost it.
Apache said, yes, it will be hard to get snug. You might be able to shim from top to bottom after the fact.
Oh, I'm doing it right now, buddy. You guys take notes. All right. This is not going to work with the screw. Hang on. Shit. Oh, come on. Look, the battery's trash anyway. We're just gonna use it as a battery hammer at this point.
I'll give you your food back.
I don't know where to put it. Just go put it over there. Find a plate or a napkin or something to put it on. Why don't you want it?
Okay.
Why don't you want it?
I'm not hungry.
Christian wants to know what is going on.
Regret. Regret. Oh, we almost. I tied a string to it, so at least we can laugh that we can't reach it and also have a string attached. I knew I was going to drop it. That's why I tied a string, but this is just stupid. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm not a good fisher. Take that back.
This just got more complicated than it was. No. That's what it says.
I want to. There we go. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? What are we doing?
I don't think you're
No! It was a perfect plan. Now, shit. What is that? What do we do?
Throw it in the hole. Start it.
Throw it in the actually, that's a great idea. All right, hang on. Angela's right. Just throw it in the fucking hole. Goodbye. Where's the recip saw? Goodbye.
Adios.
Adios, muchacha. Okay. Shit. It did not work. Going to a plan. Going according to plan. It didn't work according to the plan. The plan failed. Oh my God. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go home. I want to go home, guys. Can we go home? All right.
Stephen Ott said we need to make sure Sharush is okay.
Yeah, we do.
He's in here tonight. I'm very concerned about him.
Uh-oh, he might be volunteering at the hospital, man. Hopefully he's okay.
Oh, Apache says that he's talked to him today.
Okay, good.
Soundwave says you need to use a G-string floss.
We gotta cut the fucking. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. It's so sad. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
She would make you know that you can't pick a certain song.
Okay. You know what? You know what? We need a multi-tool.
Russ says you are home, Robert. Oh,
Look, we just gotta tickle it.
Soul says, he does know what shins are.
How deep is this stud?
What are you doing?
I'm cutting the stud
Yeah, why is the pipe?
because we gotta attach another stud inside this stud to drop this stud on top of that stud. That way, when we screw this stud into this stud that we put inside this wall, we suck down on top of the granite and then it holds it really, really steady. It sings. It's a la 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 la. I'm oscillating too. Listen to me chop the wood. As I cut through the wires. Oh shit. Get in there, sir. WTF, mate. Oh my God, the wall is falling off. Perfect, perfect. Great. This is exactly how I thought tonight was going to go. We're making excellent progress. I like to hear metal sounds in my wall. F off. I said, please, sir. Can we just be friends, wall? See, that's a friendly screw. Okay. I was starting to be concerned whether that was a screw or not. NGL. Oh, look at that. It's almost free. Yeet. I would like one wall, please. Give me the wall, sucker. Ah, fuck. We broke the fucking... Oh, no! Some jackass put a staple here. And now we broke the wire. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? We are going to have to fix that. Now, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that it goes to the light switch. So we just got to go from there to there. That's the good news. The bad news is that now we have to do electrical on top of WTF I was doing. See, that's how you remove staples.
Denise says good thing you're an electrician.
Good thing I know one or two. Let's make sure the power's off, guys. Power's definitely off, guys. Damn it. This is okay.
It's DeWalt's fault. It sounded like.
It is DeWalt's fault. DeWalt did it. That's what did it.
VW says call him electrician.
I don't know one.
Russ says, OMG, Robert.
Okay, that's glue. That's good. Let's vacuum. Let's vacuum and then work on the electrical, because that's exactly what this room is supposed to be. Electrical. That was its reward. You know, this is all your fault for letting me sing.
What do you say?
I was singing Cut the Wall.
Everything's your fault.
Yes.
Joel says you know better.
I know better. I know better than to pull on a staple. You might be right. Where's all the tools at? Where's all the tools at?
On your chair?
Oh. Where's all the other tools at?
I don't know. You
Oh.
just want me to put that in there?
Where's the Diamondback? Where is the Diamondback? Hey, for real, where'd you put it? Oh, I see it. I see it. No, I don't. Okay, where'd you put the gray pouch with all the tools in it? That's probably heavier than the other one.
Everything you handed me, I put on that chair. It fell off the chair, possibly, but it's by your foot.
What?
By your foot?
No. Yes. Okay. Damn.
He
Damn.
says he's gonna cut this granite at around 3 a.m. Simple.
This one it's going down. Get off of that.
Isaiah said homie was so excited to grab electrical tools.
I didn't mean to cut the wire. What's up, Isaiah? All right, you probably got to move the direction of the thing.
Do you need water?
No, yes. There's keys on that.
You do staple within so many inches over acceptables and stuff.
He is correct about that. You can't be mad about them. There's facts.
Mark says that he effing loves you.
What's up, Mark?
I effing love this man.
Woo. You try it. It's an involuntary noise that you make when
I'm
you.
not going to be jiggling my booties.
Ooh. You have to make that noise anytime you're spinning something. I see you judging me over there. Ooh. See? Just kind of happens. I like how much the fucking wall moves. Oh, the wall.
Why is it moving so much?
Because when we cut the hole, there was no other studs. It's just where the wall
Soul
had
says,
to go.
anyone else ever walked into the bathroom and seen a rattlesnake wrapped around the commode? I didn't have to go after that because I already did.
A rattlesnake? There's a chance this could still be energized because of raisins. So we're gonna check.
Wants to make sure you know
Power's
that
off.
the chat has gotten 30 likes or 31 likes now.
Oh, appreciate it. We need more likes, more minutes, more everything. Ow! I still have my finger, we're good. Which one are you? It's you. Want to bring me in closer to the electricalness?
Am I gonna get exploded?
No, the power's off for now. That's a terrible joint. Who made that? It was not me. Okay, check this out. Look, when you're taking this stuff apart, you need to pay attention while you're frantically trying to fix it, right? This right here was tied with what we call a pigtail, right here. And when anytime that you see multiple wires tied together, obviously this is a constant hot, right? This was a switch leg. So, sorry. This was a switch leg. So, because these are tied together, we want to make sure these get tied back together because this is a constant hot. 9 times out of 10, the wire that I'm effing with is probably going to be going here because it was here, and plugs are constantly hot, not switched. So, one of the wires that I'm messing with is most likely one of these here. Another one feeds the light switch itself, and then another one goes to another plug because more raisins. So, if we take this apart here, if I was to go to the panel, we would be able to turn this power on right now. And one of these would be energized, one of these would be going down to the plug, and another one would not be energized, and a plug would be off until we tie these two back together. So we don't want to mix up our switch legs, and we don't want to mix up our hooky duggets. But I almost just mixed them up talking to you guys because I was pushing wire around and not thinking. But because these are the same length, I know they went together like that. So this is my switch leg up here, and this is also my switch leg. Neutral up, hey, up there. That's my, there. But the neutral's tied together. So now we're going to pull these apart, then get in here. You got a light? Can you get a light closer, please? It's hard for them to see. Put some gloves on at least. It's all good, man. Power's off. I don't need no stinking gloves. But you're right. I was at a customer's house and I put some gloves on. I usually don't finger bang the wire bare either. I usually do for some protection, but tonight we're just touching all the wire. Hey! It's like backwards. Who twisted this thing? Okay, this one here. We're just gonna pull the conductors right out of the sheath, like this. Watch. Yeah. Yeah, haha. Next, we need the black. It's right here. Haha. And that leaves the ground. And we're gonna go give it a reach around down here and just pull it out like that. There we go. So we're gonna go into this hole. We're gonna go down here to the plug. Now, we don't have a wire stretcher, so we're gonna have to also rewire this. Can you go get me some Romex? It's underneath my table in there where I do all the YouTubing. Yeah, that's my switch leg. That's my constant hot. Yep, so that goes up to my light. That ground just kind of turned into a jumper, broke off. I still can't see. There you go. Oh, thanks. Let's see how good we are. See if we can magically get it up in there. What are the chances? I need to go look around that corner. If I could stop bumping the damn camera. Question becomes, are these good enough for needle nose? The answer is kind of. Okay. We're gonna have to. So far, granite countertop works great. What's the first thing you did in your granite countertop? Made up a switch. We couldn't even christen it tonight. We had to just make up a switch. Boring. Hey. Do you want to christen the granite countertop?
No.
Why not?
You wait till too late.
It's too late. I already got rejected, and we haven't even tried.
I don't like things on hard business.
She said no to the granite. I'm gonna run in here and steal this wire nut in my shop because it's one that I need. This wire nut is actually stuck. Got it. I got it. What the hell, man? Why won't that go on? Thank you. If I could stop bumping the camera, but then you guys couldn't see. Oh, that's tight. That's tight now. Get the bolt claw just to smash that back there. Tie our neutrals all together because that's where they go. Bring our new neutral down, train it to the back of the box. Make it the same length as the others. And we'll see how that goes. No promises. We're gonna go around here like that. That looks pretty promising. Not a fan of how they're kind of doing that right there. What's up, Tools of Souls? We need to pull this one a little bit further forward, like that. Then twist it. I gotta get my new one out of the way. Let's make this one good first. Yeah, it keeps trying to sit in that stupid spot. I'm about to restrip. I don't really want to restrip though. They're already short enough. There we go. There we go. That's better. Let's bring this one in. See if we can sneak it up in there. This is where you want full-size clients. Full-size clients, especially if you're not good at this. This is one reason why you want full-size clients. You can do that a lot quicker with full-size. No doubt about it. We're going to press here and then shove this wire nut all the way back. I'm gonna get this black out of the way. Push this here. Shove the base of this down that way. Like this. And then up in the corner like that. Into the back of the box. Tactics, thank the chat. Let me see. Klein makes great electrical tools. Let me thank the chat. Let me see here. Oh my God, he's an electrician. What's up, machinist? I had to move some live wires. Hey, you stop reading the chat. Oh, you on strike?
It's right in front of you. How am I supposed to read it?
You're right. You
I guess I can pull it up on my phone.
maybe.
I'm losing steam.
Steam. Let's see here. Not everyone accuses me of being finisher. He's an inspector. Chill. I would never hire this guy. Machinist. Let's see here. He's playing electrician roulette. What tool was that? Oh, the Volt Claw. It talks too. The Volt Claw. Yeah, man, this is an awesome tushing tool because you get the wire kind of sits there and there at the same time, or sometimes it'll sit right on that groove and curve around, and it has no choice but to go wherever the hell you push it. Okay, this one going up here should be the light, and we're going to verify a couple of things. So we're going to do it tech style, I guess you'll say. You want to go? I'll go turn on the breaker. You want to go turn on the breaker?
Which one is it?
There's a chance this wire feeds this switch. You know what? Don't turn on the breaker. Let me fix all this wiring, and then we'll turn on the breaker. You'll know because it's tripped. Unscrew that. What in the flying hell is going on in here? There's a lot going on in here. We got push on. That's why I don't like Wagos, man. Who uses Wagos? I'm just kidding. I know you guys like them, but that's a lot of stuff for one freaking little plug. Okay. I don't have enough slack to cut it, so yeah, I guess we're not going to really cut too much off of this. We're going to cut some, but we're not going to cut too much. There you go. All I wanted was a margarita, man. That's all I wanted. I'm gonna leave some slack in the wall. That way, the next time.
Steven said,
No, what is?
Patrick's is an electrical inspector. That's his main occupation. Obviously, he knew.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. My light is dying. You want to switch to 6 to this? Well, let me do it. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. We lost a flag thing, I guess, because reasons as well. So that sucks. Might be on the floor, but
Yeah, it is.
where is it? There it is. I was gonna say.
Fat Whitey says, "Oh, I like that little knifey. That's cool."
Who said that?
His name's Fat Whitey.
Oh, nice. What's wrong, man?
Soul says that it's a climb.
Yes, it is. Actually, Klein sent me this one. Klein sent me this one. It's the first thing Klein ever sent me. Just gonna shove this in the back of the box anyway. I have a jumper. That is terrible for a jumper. See one of those Legos right there. You gotta get them off for me, please. Oh wait, I told you I wanted a Lego, but then I started making a wire nut because I'm so used to wire nuts. Whoops.
I need to get that.
You gotta lift the lever up to get them.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little jumper's here already. That's convenient. You know, I can't say I'm a fan of that. I prefer if they would just, like, you know, let us do it like we've been doing for years.
You're almost done.
No. You cut the wire in the wall
What'd you do?
and blew up the circuit live, just to make your granite more sturdy. You're like, I think we should cut the wall. You don't remember that?
You cut the wire?
No, you cut the wire. We've been over
You
this.
blew up the circuit?
We've been over this. You blew up the circuit and you cut the wire.
I was out here for like an hour.
And that's why. See? If you were out here, it wouldn't have happened. See what happens when you don't supervise?
You're the electrician.
You leave for 5 seconds. You get your ice cream from Sayer and then you just disappear. Get in there, sir. Hey.
Jerry says I'd attach ground last. Soul says, OMG, even his daughter knows the lingo. Of course. She wants to be him someday.
Everybody
What
knows
part did you cut?
the neutral. No, everything. I don't know.
Oh.
We cut the, well, we pulled on a staple. So we were prying on a stud that was attached to a staple is, you know, honestly what happened.
That's stupid.
It happens.
What just flew? Ow.
Play too.
No, you're right.
Looks long. Sure. Sure, now we're gonna get this beast inside this box. I hate USB receptacles, how big they make them now. We're going to attempt to just cram it in here, but we're probably going to have to finesse it in here.
Joe Dirt says, pour water on it.
He said what?
Pour water on it.
Yeah. Water. So we're going to have to take our wires here and train them.
Soul says we all know that he's not going to sweep up these little pieces. He's done more cleaning today than I've seen in a while.
There we go. Shove this neutral in there. In there. Shove the ground back. In there. And then we got to fold. Fold the black ones like this. Keep them to the side of the box. Like that. Shove the shit in there. And I need the neutral to be on the side of the box too. In line like this. So we
That
gotta,
lady says the USB receptacles are big, take up a lot of space in the boxes, no room for wires.
yeah.
Joe Dirt says you do a great job.
I appreciate it, man. Oh, now. That's
Ball wrinkles
ball wrinkles, yeah.
says I need that tool.
You know what those are.
Yeah. That's the interesting name. VW says just take a battery and hammer it in.
Ah, for fuck's sakes. I just pushed the goddamn box in the wall.
Oh.
Yay! It's fine. This is why you don't ever try to do this at a customer's house, installing a USB receptacle with this garbage in it, with Wagos and doing a good job. I don't like to use the device as the connection point, but damn, what are you supposed to do? It'll be fine. I'll show you guys how to fix it. Okay.
Jamie says, just trying to fashion an inner wall counter hold down device and cut a hot wire and blew the circuit.
Oh no, we pulled on a staple. We didn't cut a hot wire.
Okay.
We cut on a hot wire for fun after the fact, but
Russ says, I hate when I do things to add extra work for myself.
yay for extra work.
Soundwave says, total frustration at this point. Says he needs a drink.
I do need a drink. And a drink and a lot of things. Okay. Let's see if we can even get this thing flat. Can we get it flush in here or not? No, we can't even get it flush because it's just too much wire. It's just too much wire. So we're going to have to make it a junction.
Why don't you do it in your pants?
I coil it around my leg.
Why don't you try that?
We can coil it around its leg. It's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? I hate using the device. It's a shame that they make us now.
Fat Whitey says, get one of the oversized boxes. They're a single receptacle size, but bigger inside the wall.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it this stupid person way. It's my house.
PW says, this is why they have a unit you can install that replaces the cover plate and gives you outlet and USB plugs.
There you go. There you go. We're just gonna.
Joe Dirt says that he tucks it in his sock.
Oh, that's pretty clever. They never.
He says your receptacle is upside down.
They never think to look there. See, I don't even know if that's even grabbing or not. It's.
Fat Whitey says, of course, that means a trip to Home Depot.
Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna pull this black out, or is that the insulation? I think I got such channel lock fingers. I think I was pulling the insulation back. Ha. Okay, it's tight.
Soul says, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I would have already cussed out everything in the house, including myself and everyone else, thrown my hands up in the air and said, F it.
Yes, sir. Okay, now it should fit. Should fit swimmingly. It's going to swim. Put the outlet the right side for Jamie.
Oh, Fat Whitey says he called it Despot because Home Depot sucks. Oh.
That's fine. Yay, I did it.
Good job.
Ish. Ow.
Ow, I was thinking of that.
Why'd you spank me? Okay. Right. So now we're going to turn on the power and we're going to figure out which wire goes where. Like this. Don't do this at home. This is what we're going to do. Oh, before I show you my panel, don't judge it because it's very old and it's very sensitive. Doesn't like when you say bad things about it. Okay. Now, we're going to play how do we figure out which wire goes where. We can do it with our needle nose here. This is our new wire here, so this is definitely one of our hots. It goes to a plug. But we had a wire coming up here, and we had a wire coming down here. So I'm going to touch these two together and see what happens. Nothing happened, which means we don't have any power yet. So the power most likely is here to here. And yeah, we got sparks, but nothing also happened again. So let's go down here. And I still got nothing. And that is because we need the remote. We're gonna leave that right there for now. We need the remote for the light. Dang it. All right, F it. We're just gonna touch them all together. Let's touch them all together. There you go. Need the light. Come on, light. Come on. Okay, on button. Please. Oh, right, I wasn't looking. There we go. There's the on button. Okay. So now this, okay, let's see here. No, you guys aren't gonna be able to see it at the same time. There we go. All right, so this bottom, let's see here. I think it's this wire. And it should be this wire and this wire. Should be these two wires here. Should be the, yeah. Perfect. So you guys can see the, there. So lights on, lights off, lights on, lights off. So that means that this is my other hot. So this is a hot. And then this should be a hot. You can also use a hot stick to know as well. But if you want to know which one's your switch versus your plug, you can do that too. There you go. But we're going to tie them all together, except for, see, that's my hot there. That is my light, because that's what we were touching. And then this is going to be a hot to power the plugs that we blew up earlier. Yay. So these tie together and go to the switch. These, that's my switch. Turning off the power right now. All right, power's off. I know power's off. I'm familiar with my house. Don't ever trust these with your life, obviously. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we need some wire. What's up, Ariel? What's going on? We're going to tie these two together. That's what's going to feed our switch here. And then we're going to try to get you guys a better view. It might be about as good as you're going to get. Yeah, we're going to tie these two together. That'll go to the switch. These are constantly hot. And that's our switch leg. And yeah, we're going to use wire nuts again because this one's already got a twist in it. I want to pull this one up higher with the rest of them right now. That one's too low. We're going to pull it this way. And go back around, see how short it is up there? We want it to be up here with the rest of them. So I'm going to push these other ones back. Pull that one up, twist up. Get them all the same length. And then twist them together. But for remodel, you're really better off using full-size Kleins, not these. For commercial construction, new construction, these are awesome. For old work and remodels, you want to use full-size Kleins. They're easier to manipulate the wire. You get better leverage, all that stuff. I gotta find some wire nuts. There we go. Shove this in the back of the box, and I'm gonna find out where my wife went. Also gotta find where my switch went too. And I'm gonna leave this extra wire length, so I'm just gonna tuck that in there and then tuck that in there, and there we go. That box is loose. Yeah, the box is very loose, man. I ain't fixing that box, bro. I think it's so far back there. F that box. It'll be fine. This is a me casa. There's not too much we can do about this box. It's pretty on there for what it is. But you are correct. That box is loose as a mug. All right, we're gonna do something that's a concept to this house. We're actually gonna ground something for a change. Whoever did this house did not know what a ground screw is. Get on there. Always close my screws. All right, doesn't matter which one's which. We're just gonna land it here. It's just a switch. And strip that. Oh, right, that one. Okay. Hopefully that goes straight back. Switch is upside down. Now it's the right way. We got the ground away from the hots. The hots are over there. The ground loops and goes back up, so the ground is nowhere near my screws. Okay. I don't have a level on me, but that switch looks pretty good. Oh, that's nice. Throwing screws everywhere. Oh my goodness, get on there, sir. Thank you. Oh, that's still crooked. We're gonna fix it, don't worry. I don't know. Found it. I don't know where the screw went. Maybe you get a level. So if I don't, it's going to bug me. Yeah, yeah. I knew it. I knew it. That thing was bad. There we go. Cool. Okay, now we have to fix this abomination. So what we're gonna do, I don't know what we're gonna do for this one yet. See if we can just make it happen. I could go turn the power on. No sense in working in the dark when I don't have to. Here it goes. All right. Turn the power on. Cool. Okay, now what started this was this granite countertop going in. So what I'm gonna do, what happened to Fat Whitey? Bob? Juan, why'd you hide Fat Whitey? Be kind that his gopher doesn't even sweep when he's done. But hey, yo, 9 ladders, he doesn't know what a broom is. Let's see here. The composite boots, to be fair. OSHA showed up, the brand new hard hat, and no scuff marks on his boots. Oh, I guess screw that guy. Sure, whatever. I believe in freedom of speech, dude. If he's not being if it's not a racist comment, I don't really care, man. This is construction, dude. I'm not worried about it. You can unhide him. You can time him out. You don't have to hide him. You installed that wire the wrong direction? That's funny. Hope you have smoke alarms in the house. Absolutely. No sooner than 6. Not yet. We still got to install the no corner head. The J hook I did was definitely not screwed the wrong direction. It might look backwards in the internet because the phone's backwards. So like, does that say power stack or not? Sometimes the camera will look backwards, especially if you're looking at videos where they're drilling. It'll look like they're drilling in reverse, but really it's the right way. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we have to install a 2x4 behind here. And then, after we install a 2x4 behind here, we're going to install another 2x4 on top of here, but it's going to screw to this one. So, we might still have to cut out a little bit more 2x4. Let me think about this. Because there is a 2x4 here. But there's not, man, this house is so crazy. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Look, so there is no structure. I just saw that too. What happened there? Is that sheathing or is there copper? I can still see the paper. I think we're good. I'm going to touch with my finger and see if I get shocked. Because I don't give a flip. No, it's just paper. It's fine. I can put some tape on if I need to. Yeah, so the stud is here for the actual structure of the wall. But there is no support down here. I need to tape that now before I forget. So we're going to put a 2x4 in here on this side. And then we're going to screw a 2x4 to that. That's the plan. And then that should give me enough meat to be able to screw the box to this 2x4. Here, maybe. Don't really know. Was not expecting to have a double 2x4 there. Going to be honest. Shit. So we're probably going to cut more off of this now. We're probably going to cut even more off of this shit. Damn. Okay, well that's what we're doing, I guess. Because the way they frame this is not very wall-like. The way they wire it isn't very wire-like either. There, that's good enough. That's good enough, we got it. Okay, we need to cut more wall. Damn it. Let's do that. Let's cut more wall. So, probably up here. There's a nail right there. Or probably a screw. It's probably a screw. And I need to get a different battery. The question is, did Angela charge the battery? She did not. Okay. I got another battery here. Yeah, it's just sitting there. She didn't charge it. That's a really good screw. Damn, that was a really good screw. Okay, what about this side? Okay. Hi. Is that loud?
Yes.
How loud?
Cameron's sleeping. Higher.
Well, there's a double. Don't ask me why. There's two by fours, but sandwiched like that. doing fuck all. They don't even go to the floor. They just sandwich 2x4s because
This is all on. Oh.
that's nice. I like that. Okay, how deep we gotta go? A little bit deeper. So we gotta create a thing for some stuff. Okay. Oh, good. We need to get a pry bar or something. I don't see a hammer and I don't see a pry bar. Okay, got a hammer. Still no pry bar. No. Trying to think what I want to use for that. There's something specific. I kind of want to get my folding chisel. Where is the folding chisel? I see a regular chisel, but I want the folding chisel. Oh, never mind. Find a beating screwdriver. This will work.
Keely wants to stay at till 3.
Okay.
Really?
She can't stay up till 3, but she can stay up a little longer. Can you cut a little more? Now, how much deeper can we? I don't want to cut too much more. It's not a 4x4. It's 2 2x4s. But they are like one. This is getting dumb.
She says so we have really small and we have chosen a screwdriver that was entirely too small.
I thought I could finesse it out, but it's just not gonna happen, apparently.
Denise says that half off slab is really expensive.
Half off slab. Ah, shit. What are we gonna do here? Cut more? Cut more, really? Okay, no more. We can't cut anymore.
It would have been faster to build a new wall.
It would have been faster to build a new wall. You might be right. We wouldn't hit the electrical. Well, we wouldn't hit the staple.
I think he's got it. He never gives up, but we want to see him succeed.
We're about to bend the screwdriver.
KP says I kind of want to get a DeWalt hammer.
It's better out there, but it's not much better out there.
The Kathy says that I'm giving us 20 seconds of OT usage. What's that mean?
The multi-tool. Yeah, so the nail's that way.
Then he says, tell him to cut the bigger piece square and then frame the wall around it.
Exactly.
Johnny says it's probably screws holding the drawing wall in.
It's this nail.
Soundwave, I first made an island in the kitchen and built the house around. That way he says they have titanium hammers now for like $100.
That's true. Come on. You know, we still didn't cut all the way through that, you know. We still did not cut through all the way through.
Use lines as
Bob.
What was that?
That was what I've been trying to pry off. But there's a nail backwards to this piece. So it required me to wake up the neighbors.
No, that's another 2x4.
Yeah, it's another 2x4. Yeah, of course. Of course it's another 2x4. What would it be?
Relief wants to know who's going to fix that bare wall.
Okay. You are. You never charged this. I asked you to charge this one for me. Can you please throw it on the charger for me?
You never once asked me to do that.
We can rewind the chat. I've got proof.
Yeah.
We can rewind the stream.
The batteries for you, and then you said I'll do it.
No, throw it on the charger. That's what I said. It's bold of you to say that when we're on a live stream. We can rewind the live stream and find out later. And then you're not getting any. I'm cutting you off. You know, this was a lot of work for just a little bit of success here. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop this granite in. That's loud. That's very loud. Cool. And then we're going to measure from here to the top of the granite, right underneath here. And we're gonna sit that piece on top of there. Then we're gonna take a large 2x4 and we're gonna screw into here, and the piece is sitting here. And then that's going to lock this from teetering and being very solid on the up. That's why we did all this. Just so we could freaking do that one thing. That's why we pried the staple off, broke the wire, turned off the lights, and had to cut the wall even more.
Steven, even when he didn't make money for this, he was still doing crazy things till late in the night. So y'all are just along for the ride, but he would do this regardless. Once he has something in his head, he's gonna keep doing it.
Do they think that I did this for the YouTube?
Yep.
Ha.
Says Steven, y'all gotta remember he's making income off of this. Of course, his wife will let him do this in the middle of the night, even though it's 12 over there. He's at where he's at.
Oh, I don't want to belittle anybody. The amount of revenue that I make on a live stream is almost not worth my time. It's definitely it's definitely when you guys donate, that helps a lot. Don't get me wrong. But the ad revenue, whew, if I look back, I might look at here, point it to me. I could get 100,000 views on a stream. My average viewing duration is going to be about 2 minutes because people are coming in and out, in and out, in and out. I might make $10 to $20 at the most for a 3-hour stream with 100,000 people. Because it's all about the retention, the engagement, all that stuff. It has nothing to do with views or anything like that. There's probably a good, let's say there's 50 solid people in here. How many people are here right now?
105.
Oh, damn, thank you.
And 57 likes.
Nice. Yeah, hit the like, guys. Yeah, so there's 105 people here solidly. When I end this stream, we might have 70,000, 100,000, 120,000 views. But you guys were the only ones that actually stuck around. So out of 100,000 people, I had 100 people watching for 10 minutes or for an hour. When you do the math on that, the view duration still drops because I had so many more views than what I had people that stayed and watched. So YouTube says, oh, even though you had this many people, now if I had 100 people, or if I had 1,000 views on a video, and I had about 6 minutes of view retention, that's a 10-minute, no, 6 minutes is pretty good. 3 minutes of view retention on a 1,000 view video, and the video was 12 minutes long, that's a $10 video. Don't do YouTube unless your passion is really to help people out, educate, and you really enjoy doing it. I'm doing this because I'm going to do this anyway. I like the interaction with you guys, which is why Souls and I both do the lives. The lives are not profitable. They actually hurt our channel because our view duration goes down compared to the amount of people that joined. So when we get 2 minutes of view duration for a 1 hour stream, YouTube looks at it and says, well, that's not very good. Usually you're up to 10 minutes of retention. And then our channels actually get pushed out less. But I am not complaining. I'm very grateful for everything. Glad everyone's here. I just wanted to set that straight because the amount of money I'm going to make on this, I'll show you guys the stat later. I'll put it up on the community post on how much I actually made based on the duration. Okay, this is nice. This is the nice edge. This is really nice. This drops in and we're able to slide it forward. Of course, up here looks great, but we have to slide it forward and now we're left with this gap. There's nothing we can do about that except that we've got backsplash material that's gonna wrap around here and look really nice. This is gonna be cased out in wood, so it doesn't even matter. So really, we're down on this box being floppy. And then we're gonna lock this in right now. So now I gotta use the chop saw at 12 a.m. I'm not really a fan of that, but it is what it is. This is 12.5, but we're gonna cut it like a blade shorter because I want to wedge it in here. And then the next one's gonna be 17 3/4, and we're also going to wedge that in there. 12.5 and 17 3/4. You come with the phone? Thanks.
Somebody in the chat, I have to see who was saying how lives help you get new subscribers though.
That's true too. I said 12.5, right? Yeah, I'm not complaining, guys. I already said that. I don't want to make it sound like that person. I just want to let you guys know you think people are live for 4 hours, they're gonna make a bunch of money. That's not the case. You do get new subs though, and then you get to see my personality and see that you're a real person and a personality and all that stuff. So lives are helpful for that. This is loud. What was the other number? 17.5?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Should we guess it?
Probably not.
Let's try it. Let's try it. 17 is 3/4. 17 3/4.
Says I'm not saying you'll make millions on live streaming. It was a misinterpreted.
Oh, I got you. I just wanted to let you guys know that, yeah, you actually don't make anything doing live streams, really. So it's really just to interact with you guys.
BW says, I know one creator that never monetizes his live streams because they hurt him and he takes them down after a week.
Yeah, I usually just set mine to members only.
Patrick said you should have put it in quiet mode.
It's facts.
Stress Relief says, as long as you don't live in an HOA, you're good.
Yeah. The whole city's an HOA. I would know because I work for it.
Apache says, what company makes a circular saw that has quiet?
That's Mataba. Mataba does.
Do you need to go back out?
For what? Yeah, this isn't going anywhere now. Before we get too far, we need to make sure this is exactly where I want it. That's 10 inches there.
It says his Metabo circular saw has a quiet mode.
That's 10 inches there. Yeah, Mataba does. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Damn, that's 10 inches there. Dropped right in. Nah, I fucked it up. Oh, no, I'm measuring to the face of the wood. What did I measure over here? Oh, okay, good. I measured to the face. No, I did not.
You see,
9.
he likes us and wants to hang out with us, and he thinks he needs to break his house to make us happy. We are bad influences.
9.5 there.
Whistle says, I'll tell you that I usually make about $3 for an hour live and about $100 for a single video.
There you go. 9.5 there. I forgot to fucking silicone this. Yeah, we gotta silicone it, right, chat? Yeah, we can't just, can we?
That Whitey wants to pet your doggy.
Okay. Oh, the dog. Okay.
That says YouTube is definitely a gamble.
Yeah. See, now I got something to screw this box to.
Bear says, I know where he went wrong. He's not using metric. Juan says, Angela, we need a visit to Lowe's. Can you go?
Damn.
A little closed.
We
Patrick said, yes, silicone or adhesive is a must.
yeah, we need to adhesive it.
Stress Relief says, don't cheat, man, do it right.
Yep. It's my house. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it right.
BW says my $150 Metabo that I paid $38 for and has a display clearance and they mismarked it.
Yeah, bring that closer over here.
Doug says, you're gonna need a longer stone.
Yeah.
and we have a multi-poo. So they both have poodle in them.
Hey, is the pencil out there again?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I found the folding chisel I was looking for earlier. Oh, I took off my apron and what?
Didn't he have a clip to you?
Did I have a clip to me? Yes. Does that mean that it's still clipped to me?
On an apron, I would assume.
No.
Oh, well that's fun.
Well, I just made the mark out here, didn't I? Oh my God, I disappeared 2 pencils in the same live. It's impressive. I'm not even mad at that.
Maybe social probably still be working.
Let's go with the yellow pencil. Let's go with the yellow pencil.
Say here, multi-poo is like Maltese and a poodle mix.
Okay. Gotta find a caulking gun. Shaka here, I'm about to pull a Ryobi out on the screen. Yep. Oh, right. You can't hear Angela. We have a multi-poo
And
and a Labradoodle. So
which is a Labrador poodle
yeah, they're
and a Maltese poodle.
go grab the other mic and see if it'll sync. You know what it is, right? Mm-hmm. She's gonna grab the other mic. I'm going to grab the caulking gun. And okay, this one says, yep, with silicone. That's what I want. I found the pencil.
It's so cold in this house.
I
If it's
don't.
green, does that mean it's on?
If it's green, probably. Yeah. Here, hold my cock.
Apache says it all went down when you took the apron off.
Did go downhill when I took
One
the apron
says
off.
granite looks so good.
Thank you. I went downhill and I realized that my 5.0 battery was a fake. Well, it was a switch. Someone did the switcheroo.
Granite matches the drywall, Jamie said. You only have 15% left on your phone.
Nice. Did we charge the other phone? No. Why? Why did we not charge the other phone? We're geniuses. Okay, I got a job for you.
I don't know if they can hear me from this.
Let me see. They can hear you.
Cool.
You guys can hear her, right? Here. I'm gonna dial my cock up to 5. I'm gonna lift this up. If I lift this up, can you hold it if I hand it to you? Here, watch out. Back up. Back up. Right there. I'm gonna pick this up. And then I'm gonna try and hand it to you, okay?
What do you mean trying to hand it to me?
Squirt the cock on the thing.
What? Do what? Baby, I can hold
Here, do that.
something. Where exactly?
One straight line.
On every single one?
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Go back. Okay. More on the, yeah. No, that's good. More on. Okay. You go a little bit more, do waves. Just wiggles. Okay. You're killing it every time you do that. There you
I'm not trying to.
go. Stop. Only do it on half of this last one. Just on this side. Okay. Shit. Whatever. That's okay. We need a paper towel.
My pastor says I should have done spirals.
You're good. You did get it too far over here, though. You're supposed to go right on that edge.
You said to do wiggles.
Yeah, but also on this side over here.
I did.
You went too far this way. It's okay. But it's not okay because we get to meet. This has to be perfect on this side. So we need paper towel and water. Quick.
I don't have paper towels in here.
Because this is where we're going to meet the other pieces of granite together. So this has to be completely smooth on this side.
There's goopy goo.
I
over
know.
here.
Scooby Goo everywhere.
There you go.
Thanks. Okay. Give me another one, please. Get another one? Get another one, please.
There you go.
Thanks. That's okay. It's mainly just on the wood. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, thanks. Let me get one more paper towel, please. Okay, so this is... That's 10. That's 10. I feel like it needs to be more. Yeah, it's got to go more this way.
Are we gonna charge this?
Yeah, we need to. That's pretty good there. That's 9. I think we want 9. Yeah, the original measurement was 9. That's good. Yeah, that's perfect. Yep.
Sayer says, I will say it is a nice looking piece of stone.
Yeah, for 150.
Apache says, level check them bubbles.
9. There we go. It's 11. That's 11.
BW says, when your drink slide past and you don't catch it, you know then you've had enough.
11. Damn.
What?
Let me get this exactly where I want it. It's fighting. I just want to make sure we're up against this wall as much as we possibly can go this way.
I see in the chat, they're saying you can tell that the 2x4 isn't square.
The 2x4? This? This is a crooked cut, so
Gotcha.
yeah. Yeah, the cut, it's a crack in the granite. It's not a cut, so 2x4 is definitely square. 2x6, whatever. Okay, yeah, square. It's about as good as we're gonna get.
Sayer, we didn't break it, he bought it broken. It was cheaper. Like way cheaper.
50% off. All right.
Sarah said that he's just busting your balls.
Okay. Now we can put that piece back in. This one. Hammer.
Sayer wants. Uh-oh.
What?
Okay, it just said reconnecting. Did something weird. The real test is, will it hold the beer? Sayer wants to know.
Sayer's right. That is the real test. I intend on finding that out.
Soul's only one is asleep, but yes, she is a heavy sleeper.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Let's see this here.
Fat Whitey says check your fungal dingers and your dongle doos. Make sure they're level.
See, it's also a factual statement. You can't argue with it.
Apache wants to know why didn't we cut a piece of wood the same exact size of the piece?
We did.
And then he said, oh, there's two pieces.
Yeah, there's two pieces.
He sees it now. Sarah wants to know if you're going to use the incubator, incubulator,
The
incubulator,
I don't know what that is.
ENCABULATOR,
Encabulator?
possibly. I don't know.
I don't know. Good question.
Explain yourself, Sayer. BW, yeah, they're pretty used to it.
I'm gonna sink a screw right here while I'm thinking about it.
It's not over. Okay,
What?
you might have gone too far over.
I might have done what?
Gone too far over.
Like not in the wood?
Yeah.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. It's an old instruction video joke about a made-up technology. If you get bored, YouTube it.
All right.
Jamie says encabulate, not this time. Duck wants to know if you're epoxying over the stone joint or grouting it.
I don't know yet, so that's where you guys come into play, but I thought I was gonna be a little bit further along where I could ask somebody that question. That's fucking crooked.
Denny O'Fool says this is the only wall where the sheet rock is going to hold the 2x4.
Where the what?
The sheetrock is going to hold the 2x4.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
Souls thinks that you're going to be using caulking.
Yeah, we talked about using black silicone, but I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna see what Joshua thought.
Thayer said that he would use colored resin. Jamie would use Elmer's glue.
All right.
Apache says use more flex. MORR. Flex.
Okay.
Fat Whitey says gray silicone. Apache says you can get it color matched. The more flex.
Oh, okay. What percentage is that battery now?
Says 8.
Ooh, that's not good. I've got to kill the kitchen light circuit again.
He's gonna send it to the group chat instead. Sayer says just leave it for character. Apache says it's like rubberized concrete caulk.
I like concrete caulk, so. Throw a Makita guy. See the 2x4 wound up right here. We're not supposed to do this, guys, but fuck, what else are you supposed to do at this point? We're gonna send a fucking screw in there. So the phone has 8% battery. I'm planning to plug this sucker in.
What you looking for?
This. And some screws. And a drill.
Will it be a full send on that screw?
No. It's going to be almost a full send.
Russ says, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, that sucks. Power's already off, don't worry.
Can't be Sayer. It's only held in by sheetrock screws, Denny says.
Come on, give me my damn box. What was that?
It's 5%.
Yeah. It's not good, is it?
Are we
Go grab the longest charger we got, unless you want me to. There. Now it looks like complete hack. That's terrible. That is terrible. But it's in there. All we need to do now is use sheetrock screws to secure it, right? We're not doing that. Don't worry. Shit, I say that. We might have to. Gotta go find a device screw. Yep.
How is this gonna work?
You gotta unplug the microphone, and then they just gotta listen to you. She's gonna unplug the microphone. What are you doing?
Well, I need to find a block.
Yeah, well, we're gonna plug it straight in here,
Oh, okay.
but we gotta get this done first.
Okay.
One more goodies.
You keep not shutting the door.
Yeah, so we are going to create our own space. Here's out of springs that we made from little pieces of Romex here. And we're using this. We're using an actual device screw. Okay. Where's the cover? Where's the cover? Cover on. You can hardly tell that it was attacked by a hurricane. So does whoever's putting this cover plate.
We only have 1% left.
Oh, well then we're too late. We are too late. 1% is too late, chat. Plug it in now. See what happens. Unplug that and plug it in. Quick.
Okay. It's plugged in.
What?
It's plugged in.
Okay. We got 1% battery, guys. We'll see what happens. Tell them, because they can't hear me.
Oh, we only have 1%, so hopefully it will keep going. We just plugged it in.
Look at the frickin' screw pop outs. There's a fucking sheetrock. We're gonna have to cut all that out too later.
Okay.
Okay.
Sayer says his wife can levitate. Did you see that?
Why?
Apparently I did something that looked like we levitated.
Nice. I gotta unplug this to put. Fuck. What percentage is it?
Soul says bye everyone.
We'll see you later, man.
It says 0.
Oh, well then. Okay.
I didn't even know that was an option.
We got 0% battery, guys.
Apache says start a new one.
Oh, yeah, we lost it. We lost them.
Those USB receptacles are ass. It's still going.
Do you guys hear us? Can you guys hear us or not? What wattage? I think it's a 2.4. 3.6.
Soul says hi.
They said yes, okay.
Yeah.
Just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't let it do anything. Just let it charge.
Angela can hear fine.
Yeah, just let it. Okay, we have 0% battery right now.
I don't know if that's possible.
Get the 45 watt, yeah, exactly. Okay. Nice.
That's crazy.
Don't, what percentage is it? Because I know you look.
It's 0.
Stop touching it. You're gonna drop the stream.
How?
If you drop the stream, because you're making the phone do anything more, it's already 0%, so technically it shouldn't be on. If it's do anything extra, it's going to die.
Apache says till the wheels fall off.
We'll start another one.
How?
I've got that other phone. It's probably at least 5% now. When you plug it in, it's
We're
5.
gonna use my phone now.
You're not logged into YouTube.
You're right. I'm not logged into your YouTube.
Yeah. We need a margarita. We need a margarita.
Sure. VW says it should crap out anytime. You would think so, but
Yeah.
still holding strong for some reason. Sayer says next stream he'll be using the kid's iPad. Margaritas and restart the stream after we get to 0. We are at 0.
We are at 0. We've been at 0. That's why I'm like freaking out, man.
That's
Very sturdy. Perfect.
Fat Whitey says yes. Mix up some cocktails for us.
All right.
Denny says either that or he'll move his computer into the living room.
I can do that too.
My phone is at 8% now, and it was 4% a while ago. Juan says, now level the top. Let's start all over again.
Oh yeah, let's see if the top is level.
Russ says, should I prepare to go dark? LOL. VW says it's almost 2 a.m. where he is.
Wow.
Thank you for holding on with us. Apache says put a level on it and use the caulk gun to mix some cocktails. I can think of another caulk to use.
Instructions unclear turned into OF.
Oh, you meant those cocktails. Soul says you would think he would add the other side before the adhesive hardens. We're gonna have to cut it. That's gonna be loud.
Yeah, we're not on the other side.
It's 11 p.m.
Ooh.
Ooh. Only 8 hours left in the 24 hours. Tactics' new place to sleep. Sayer, we're running on hopes and dreams now. We have broken the law on physics and the walls of reality. Juan says, make daddy sandwich tactics. Duff Duck says, 11 p.m. West Coast. Thanks for sharing your progress with us.
Oh, appreciate it.
Denny says, a lot of shimmings happening on the other side. Apache says, wanna see them bubbles.
Yeah, where's the level?
Sayer says, the wife is getting good at translating my messages. Well, Tactics is a happy guy, Juan says.
I'm so happy about this.
Russ says, is that the new doghouse for Robert, Angela? LOL. No. We don't believe in doghouses for husbands. Even if I dislike him,
Yeah,
in the moment we have to sleep in the same bed.
we're still banging by the end of the night.
It's a race in France, the most prestigious endurance race in auto racing. It's a 24-hour long race with no breaks, but they swap drivers.
Oh, nice.
Soul says that you're the American version of Red Green. I think you're the Bermudian version of Red Green.
Here.
Happy Father's Day for real. Sunday officially, Juan says. Look at that butt. Look at the butt. Juan says, happy Father's Day. Sayer,
Hey, should I
Canadian
climb on this?
proud, Apache helicopter, tools and souls,
Hi.
BMW. Oh, he said it to all of us. Hey,
Are you-
what's that position for? Souls, yes, I do know the Red Green Show. I used to watch it with my brother whenever I was younger.
Yeah, it's pretty darn sturdy.
Duff Duck says solid. He spaced out every letter. Soul says you have to begin. You have been in that position a lot.
Yeah, you got me.
Apache says happy Father's Day to all. Soul says it
Right
too.
back at you. Right back at you.
BW said she married a poor copy. Bubba Bates says happy Father's Day to you.
Oh, appreciate it. What,
Fat Whitey says the race is at the Circuit de la Sarthe in Le Mans, France. They have 3 classes of cars racing on the track at the same time for 24 hours. That's pretty crazy. Soundwave wants to know what blade you're going to use to cut.
I've got it over there.
Sayer says Red Green got the job done in
Hold this.
half an hour and it worked when
Hold
done.
this.
LOL.
Got it? I got to get a couple of things.
Happy Mother's Maker's Day. Soul said. Le Mans is pronounced Le Mans. Le Mans. Hey, we got 1%.
Hey. Very nice. Oh, we'll take it.
Denny says Soundwave, knowing tactics, he'll break out an oscillating tool for that with a metal cutting blade. Denny said that would be entertaining.
Dude, where is the freaking level?
BW, it's right there on the floor. You walked over it multiple times.
Alright.
It's over there. BW says he still hasn't put the duct tape on it yet.
We do need to put the duct tape on it.
Sayer wants to know, how does that Ryobi caulking machine work?
It actually works really good.
Soul says that you could have made the whole entire countertop out of duct tape. Apache says we're on the up and up.
I just found the pencil, man. Where'd the pencil go? Yep. Lost the pencil again, guys.
The story of my life.
That's okay. Lose the pencil. Okay. Oh, well, that's not good. You weren't holding it in the right spot.
Dude!
Here, hold it again. There we go. That's the real thing.
Been thinking about getting a cordless caulking gun, but don't want to spend big money, Sayer said.
Yeah, that's why I bought this one. I think I bought it in the back aisle for like $40. It's been a really good investment. Where's the speed square? Got to that point where there's just too many tools out here. And it's becoming a pain in the ass.
Jenny says it's got the same form factor as the Milwaukee caulking gun. Soul says if you were a carpenter, the pencil would be in your hat. Duff Duck says, Gal says I need to redo mine now, thanks.
This blade is pretty sharp, actually.
Denny says put that thing away. We're gonna be here for another week. Fat Whitey says I'm cheap. I just use the $4 hand caulking gun. Screw it. Matabo looks nice there, says Apache.
We need to.
Russ wants to know, does the DeWalt or Rigid make a caulking gun?
Yeah, I bet they do.
BW says, I think he's more like Harold Red's nephew. Have you seen the Red Green show, babe? Yeah. I'm cheap until it comes to my power tools, and then I'll only buy the best, which we know
looks
is
like a drunken monkey scored it. I forgot I had this feature on the speed square. What in the flying crap is going on here? The lights in my way, piece of shit. Thank you.
now it's dark.
You can turn it off now.
Huh?
You can turn it off.
I did turn it
You
off.
can turn it on. You can turn it on.
Why?
Because I'm doing good. I just couldn't see.
Yeah, but it's, why is it so dark looking in here? The lights are on. Fat Whitey says 1 cut, better change blade. The one named Duff Duck says he thinks he was getting your live stream because he was looking at DeWalt tools.
That would do it.
Algo knows best. LOL.
You've probably seen my shorts before because I've got quite a few views on my shorts. So if you ever scroll up and my shorts came through, YouTube will show you more of my shorts later. Where is... I think you're standing in front of all the tools. No? Maybe not.
Don't pull it too far away, the cord.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the cord. Don't forget about the cord.
Oh no.
What?
It was like no water. I'm gonna keep it over here until you're done making the mess.
Yeah.
Hey, why did you do that?
Why did I do what?
That.
That? Do what?
We never had drywall there before, and so now it's not gonna look square how you've had it everywhere else.
We're gonna drywall that.
It's not gonna have the white piece trim out.
No.
like-
No, it'll have the white piece on the top, and that'll be that. Because we're getting rid of the other side too. Because we gotta cut. We're gonna cut the other side.
Okay.
Did you like the wood look?
Yeah. I
Oh.
thought it gave it a finished look, but if you want to drywall it.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna make it look really clean with just a nice clean line of drywall.
Okay.
I'm gonna put some corner bead here.
I did not know.
Yeah, I do corner bead. Is he going to use his knife to test the shiners? I already fingered it to make sure there's no shiners. No shiners. Okay, so what we got with this granite countertop, we actually got a backsplash with it. It's like 4 inches or 5 inches tall. And we're going to be putting, it's going to go right here and then wrap around. Sheetrock, sheetrock, sheetrock. So we'll have a nice backsplash that wraps around. So none of this matters. You won't even see any of this because the backsplash is coming here. So once we're all taped and everything, it should be pretty nice. I'm hungry. You hungry?
I've been snacking so
Oh, I'm sorry.
much. I believe it. What would you like?
Margarita.
Okay. I'm freezing.
Not freezing.
I'm tired.
Oh my God.
I'm extremely tired.
Where's
Apache says get your measurement and mark your granite so you're ready for tomorrow.
I'm so glad we're level. Is it? Can't get the phone over anymore. Nice.
It says
Nice.
go to sleep.
Does not say that.
It does. See, look. It says sleep.
Where? Nah.
Yeah, look. Look. It says sleep.
Saw it. It said margarita.
Jenny says Miss Taxes take that level away from him.
Here.
Do you think Kaylin or Keely will be the first one that catches their shoulder on this? Or tummy or something?
No one's catching anything on that. I already measured it to a perfection.
You don't know our daughters then. She runs into walls and then blames the wall.
Casamigos. We should finish it. This is gonna be a delicious one. There we go. Good thing we finished doing this before we started doing this.
Death Duck says cheers.
Cheers.
Sarah says liquor in a glass at this point would just drink straight out of the bottle. It smells good. Backwoods says see y'all all later on. Gotta grab some Z's.
We'll see you guys later. Take that. Here you go. That's really good. That's really good. That shouldn't be that good, but it was.
That needs salt.
It does need salt, but that was good.
It's super strong.
All right. We need to get the measurement for this. So, what's the, we kind of need to change gears here for a second. Let's pick up a little bit. What'd you step on?
Away you.
Away go. Tools and saws means of getting here, get it done, the guy. Let's see here. Why would you pride yourself on a warranty? Your tool is that much of a piece of. Okay. Let's see here. We got 3% battery now, guys. We can persevere on. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I've got masonite. We can make a template so we know where to cut. I gotta pull this off the wall anyway, so this has to come off the wall. These will come off the wall tonight, so it's not set dusty tomorrow. We'll get a measurement on the masonite. We don't need all these impacts.
Russ says that he already thought you were lit a couple hours ago.
No, it's the first time today. All right. Let me get these out here.
What do you want to eat?
A sausage.
Which one?
Jalapeno one. I'm gonna grab the masonite and put it outside. Tough Duck, if I buy a DeWalt at Canadian Tire, it comes 3-year warranty. That's more than enough time to install one of these. Air traffic control restraint. Before that.
Is the sandwich in here yummy?
Oh yeah, this is a yummy sandwich. I can eat that.
Oh, I got the.
Oh, you eat my sandwich?
I got out both.
Want to share?
Might try a bite or two.
Okay. Someone's outside right now walking their dog.
It's probably the coolest part of the day.
Makes sense.
Jamie said this is like the road trip, but longer. Denny says Apache trying to take Bear's income away from. What did Apache say?
I don't know. Why is that about Harbor Freight?
Harbor Freight has some decent stuff, especially in the mechanic tools department. What kind of... The meatball?
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting that.
The meatball is. We measure from the face of this. Because we're going to cut this. I'm going to cut that out.
Apache says the Harbor Freight justification of tools is like when your friend's girlfriend has a friend she wants to hook you up with. Is she cute? Answer, she's really nice. One of the coolest girls she meets. She ain't cute.
Yeah.
Deaf Duck says sandwich breaks included. Denny says getting tired. My sentence structure is breaking down.
Oh.
Apache says your brain isn't braining. Did you take my drink?
Go here. Oh, you said something. I haven't drank anything yet. Since I took my first drink. Oh my god. That's on there.
Duff Duck wants to know how much you're cutting that side back. Excuse
dude.
me.
Everything's done. You got Subway?
No.
The other day, he did.
All right.
Yeah. Please.
I thought you were gonna say no.
Why would I say no to that?
Did you just eat the meatball out of it?
I don't think
Whoa, sir.
God.
There's a child sleeping in that room. Apache says don't forget to cut the Romex staple on that side. Denny says it depends on the size of the notch you cut.
Shit. Yeah. Good nail.
Ooh, you're warm. You ready to go cut?
Jeez.
Espresso. You ready to go cut? Oh, mackerel. What?
That's not.
She was told to go back.
Ow.
Golly. We're having nails all over the house.
Hey, how many did I pull?
Stepping on them. Already.
Somebody named Daisy said hi.
All right.
Duff Duck says that trim board gives a good idea, but what was the total length of stone?
112.
I'm hungry.
Why don't you get one of those sausages out from earlier today and wrap it in a tortilla?
I want the jalapeno cheese. Okay.
You want a tortilla with the sausage?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost done. Do you want another one?
Uh-huh.
It has the J. You want it warm or cold? That's a J.
Huh?
That's a J.
Oh.
Don't tell me you know.
What's up, Daisy? Yeah, we're gonna put sheetrock there too.
You want to warm it?
Yeah.
Do paper plates for you and Debbie. Do you want yours warmed up, Dad?
I'm gonna do 4 3/4 again.
Dad?
Yes, please, yeah. I'm gonna do 4 3/4.
One turkey.
4 3/4 and put a corner bead on it and call it good. I don't wanna fight it.
Smack me with a tortilla.
Are you slapping my child with the tortilla?
Yes, I did. She's slapping me back though. Stop hitting me with the tortilla. I did it one time. You're over here wailing on me. Dude, you don't know how to shut the door.
Shut the door. Good job. They're slapping each other with tortillas over there.
Tortilla.
Hey. You're losing. Get her. Get her.
She's hungry. Yeah, at least I got a cold.
Those are some pretty damn good tortillas.
5-second rule. Okay.
No!
You have to eat it.
5-second rule. Okay.
Get back! Get back!
Cheese tortilla smackdown. Keely. Keely, come here. Come here right now. Don't. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let me eat it. It's mine.
Ouch! You popped my finger.
I got it.
Go fix your food, child. Grace, that poor tortilla. We shouldn't eat that.
And that's why I'm still smacking you with it.
Where the hell did I put the sheetrock? Where'd the sheetrock go?
That was a really good idea.
Smack him.
Slap on the booty.
It's right here. I found it.
Oh!
Where the hell threw my safety tortilla hat?
Say that.
What are you doing? Fix your food. Where is your food?
It's gonna wind up being about the same as the last one.
Seriously. Okay, no more. Hold it down, girl. Oh my goodness. Snorts McGee over here.
Stop snorting over there.
Look at the poor. It talks. It's like, why did you rip me?
Wait, it has to chat.
Here. Why did you rip me?
You did it.
Don't rip no more. I was a perfectly good tortilla before Keely got a hold of me.
It was for a good cause.
Oh yeah?
It was for a good cause.
I don't know how you can say that.
Smack the parents with it. Yeah, that's a good cause.
Dinner is brought to you by the next door neighbor.
Exactly.
Did you ever pay him?
No, not yet.
Okay. Can't forget to do that.
No, what chat saying? What did you
I'm
do?
coming over.
Oh shit, it's too long. Oh, I wanted to cut it a little bit. Damn it. Oh wait, it's upside down, maybe. Yeah, it's upside down. Oh, not that that should fucking matter, but it does.
Duff Duck says cheese tortilla smackdown. Apache says wholesome whole grain fun. Apache says sheetrock slap fight. Russ says tortilla fight at 1:30 a.m. LOL. Apache says his neighbors have spent significant money in soundproofing. They're good.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Left hand thread says hey.
What's up, Dr. Left Hand Thread? He's probably just waking up.
Doctor says things are massively improved.
Oh, good, man. He had Bell's palsy.
Ah, no. I have a coworker who's been going through all that. It's waking up time here, he says.
I bet.
I was going to sleep time here, but he doesn't know how to stop.
This looks like dog shit by the time I get it up here.
You're gonna go ahead and put it up without putting the other thing on?
Yeah, we'll just cut through it, through the wall, through everything else. Fuck it, why not?
All right. Apache says, so I missed something. Why didn't he cut the existing drywall out and then replace with a new one that we will never get the finish up to speed?
I don't know.
So there wasn't drywall there to begin with.
Right.
It's just a piece of wood. That's why.
Yeah, it's a piece of wood. And there's an actual set here.
Healy. food just sitting here.
What?
Your food.
Is it?
That's your food.
Mine?
The doctor says stopping is a problem. I was out late messing about with a robot lawnmower, setting it up 2 nights ago. I completely understand.
Yep.
Apache says, oh, okay, I thought it was drywall. It looked good on camera.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, if you didn't know better, I shouldn't say if you didn't know better. If you aren't here live, you probably couldn't tell.
Why is it making noises after I screwed it in?
Because it's mad at you.
It is, man. What's it
It's saying go to bed.
I figured.
Don't make it talk like the tortilla did.
Sure.
Any more?
You want what? Margarita?
No,
Yeah?
I'm good.
Give me that one. Want to get the other battery?
We've been on the live for 6 hours. This one's coming up on 3, and I know we had over 3 on the last one.
Nice. I suppose we should keep measuring.
Closing time. You still have 33 people in the live, though, so that's
What?
cool.
All right.
33
Oh,
and 76 likes. Doctor says that's great. I did a 3.5 live once.
yeah, they're easy to do. You're just doing what you do.
Okay, so BW said the last one was 3.5. So should we do 3.5 again?
Huh. Nice try, maybe.
I'm gonna do 3.5 and go to sleep. You can stay up as much as you want.
All I have is 3.5, so.
What are you
yeah.
looking for?
Typically, you do 3.5 and then go to sleep. Give me that room.
We're gonna see you sexy sweep again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look you
It's
up.
spicy.
You remember? You remember when I told you to get the battery?
This one? Yeah, I charged it.
No, I just told you to get the other one.
No, if you say words to me, you don't make it known that
And you looked at me and you're like, we should probably go to sleep, couldn't we?
I shouldn't be here.
You get your hot and bothered when I sleep.
You should know by now that if you're talking to me and I don't respond or I don't react to it, then I didn't hear you.
You just chose to ignore me.
That's not true at all.
I saw you.
I wish I could do that.
You're like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Watch out, Walker. What's on your mustache? You want to go potties?
Okay.
You want to go potties?
BW said the whole time, dang trolls. What'd the trolls say?
What?
Oh, yeah, that's a troll.
What?
Nobody. Alright.
BW stayed on the whole time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Apache says the job site broom is teeable. D. Rays wants to know if you have an OnlyFans.
No. Not that not that Angela knows about.
You probably are holding up tools. Doctor says my OnlyFans didn't get going. Juan says you can send money but no show. I'm not talking about his tool, I'm talking about the tools. Oh goodness, Apache says he does. OF is DeWalt electrified hardwood.
Okay. Here, help me. Move this. Hold this out of here for me.
Load the trash.
Just hold it up against the wall like that. Flat. Right there. That is 4 3/4 exactly. That is, we have to go at the wall. $13 7/8. Lower. Oh, higher. My bad. Right there. That's 13 7/8. Okay. Do not move.
I'm moving.
So 4 3/4.
I'm moving.
Stop moving. 4 3/4 is our permanent here.
Understand what that work is for.
You go in a second. 4 3/4 this way.
There's a buggy on that. Oh, it's just crawled off.
Do the what?
It's on the granite.
Kill it. Oh, you can't. We need damn. Okay.
These are girls and boys?
Here.
Measure 3 times, cut halfway. End result, gotta look mint. Apache says, I agree, give the cock space to fill. Johnny says, leave tiny gap to fit the cock later.
Oh, he's right. She's right, so we probably want to cut a little bit more. That's okay.
Doctor says this live stream is doing well. Great to see.
Yeah, how's it going, Doc?
Soundwave says I used to break dance on cardboard like that.
Oh yeah, the masonry. Okay, so we got that measurement. We will lay this on our granite. And then cut it tomorrow, I guess.
BW says he makes money on OnlyFans because people pay him not to make the videos.
Checks out, actually.
The amount to leave for caulking is 1/8 of an inch, Apache says.
I appreciate it.
I'm glad.
I have to.
I still don't fully understand how you got that measurement.
So, this is the leave out. Not so much for cutting off. So what?
But when you started measuring it, you had it like that.
I know.
You didn't have it lined up.
Yeah, but watch. See?
Okay. I figure you had your reasons because you always
Yeah.
do, but I was just trying to understand.
And we did the, I eyeballed the 8th out. I'm glad you guys told me that. I just eyeballed the 8th out. But that'll work. That'll work because I'd rather have too much than too little because I can always float it out just a little bit and get the same result. So this is our template here for
Gotcha.
tomorrow.
BW said to think I was going to go to bed 3 hours ago. Apache says never cut towards your body. Johnny, not tonight. Johnny said you're going to cut the granite. I said not
No,
tonight.
that'll be way too loud. I get a noise complaint in a heartbeat.
Pizza slicer is a good tool, Soundwave says.
What's that?
Pizza slicer.
Pieces laser.
Johnny says, oh boy, good luck.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
Johnny says, don't make it perfect. It needs to have the human touch finish.
I appreciate it.
Sayer wants to know what happened to not waking the neighbors up. LOL. Is he using the Alexa camera to stream now?
I know my secrets. Ask her how he knows my secrets.
How do you know his secret, Sayer? Johnny says happy Father's Day.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Sayer
Thank you,
just
Johnny.
laughed.
Oh, you're just making up Margaret.
I'm gonna fall asleep standing up.
Put the ice ready.
I'm good. You make yourself one if you want.
Get the ice ready.
Robert, I'm
Get
good.
the ice ready.
Okay. It is ready.
Okay. Can they see?
Sayer says, wife can levitate sleeping, standing up. I knew she was not human.
Yeah, we'll just do it all.
Look at the doggy dog. Look at the doggy dog. Oh.
Cool, there's a lot of salt.
Put grapefruit in it.
We should just.
No, there's a spoon right here that's been.
Yuck.
Johnny says, oof, that looked like rumplements.
Hmm? That was tequila. G4.
Sayer says, I have a cat making me into biscuits. Must be bedtime.
That's awesome.
He's pawing at him.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to do it a long time ago. You're a sleepy boy. Yes, you are. I'm gonna help Keely get to sleep.
Alright, so my next plan is probably to run a 2x4 off of here to get it off the wall more to support the granite.
Where'd you switch it on?
Because we got this slab here.
Ah.
This slab here is 58 and a half. So 58 and a half. Takes us to here. So I'm gonna need more support out here. So I'll probably start a 2x4 run underneath this one and this one. And then bring it out to here. Support, support, support the 2x4 all the way across to get something. Or I could start the 2x4 support down lower and then do a flat to get more thickness. Not sure. Maybe 2x6, yeah. Pleasure to be continued. The suspense will keep me awake all night. I appreciate it, Apache. All right, so that's gonna be it for tonight. That's what we got. If I was to, yeah, all the way to the end, over the trash can. If I was to change one thing, I think that I might cut right here tomorrow with the OMT. That is one thing I think I will do. I hate how that level has that bump up. It's fine. Yeah, so we're probably gonna be cutting that there, or maybe over here. I don't wanna see it from my overhang. I kinda wanna caulk that while I've got it. Oh, I couldn't move the tool. Making a freaking mess now on the top of my finger. Damn. Someone's got a birthday. Happy birthday. I got a beer back. Yep, that's all you need. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. I think we're gonna make this cut. We might even bump it over a little bit more tomorrow. I just don't want to see it when I come around the corner. So we'll probably cut a little bit more. We're gonna box it out on sheetrock eventually. So we might just cut it to like right here. Box it out on sheetrock. Box this out on sheetrock. Box that out on sheetrock. They're all even, all the way down. They got about 3/8 of an inch of gap all the way down because they pulled that string line. No, I don't do the sheetrock. We level 5 it, it would look good. We look like the rest of the freaking house. Except for right there, I still need to sand that. Whole house is level 5. Too much work for nobody to see. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, all in all, man, I think it turned out pretty good. And it's very sturdy because we sandwiched it the way we did. So, yeah, it holds alcohol in the drills. Yeah, what more does it need? And it's granite too, man. So it's, I mean, I can put anything I want on it: hammers, tools, screws.
I'm going to sleep.
You're going to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you. It's getting there. It is getting there. My OCD would definitely make me wide drywall that. I think I'm going to have to. It's getting to me too. But it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it looks modern. It really does. This whole house is pretty modern. They really made the whole house pretty modern when you look at all the finishes and everything. It's pretty nice. We got to cut this one too. So we'll be cutting that one. Oh man, my back is killing me. All right, guys. Happy Father's Day. Hope everyone enjoyed the 2 streams. Everyone have a good night. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a birthday, Buzzville. We'll see you guys later.